Hi everyone, this is Natasha, and I'm going to do a review of Scor-it-All Mini. I've had this for some time, and I've been holding off on doing a review for a couple of different reasons. One, I didn't feel that I got enough playtime with it in order to be able to truly present it effectively and accurately and honestly. And two, some of the issues that I was having with it when I was playing, I couldn't resolve. So I played around with it on Ustream the other day with a couple of girls who were watching on, and we tried a couple of different things, none of which apparently worked. But I'm going to give you a review of my personal experience. If anyone else has either the Scor-it-All regular size or the mini, and you have encountered these and found a resolution, I would love to know it. Otherwise, I am going to contact the manufacturer to find out if there's any other resolution to the issue. So this is a mini scoreboard, and it has a center point right there, and then it goes out 4.5 inches on either side, and the little white lines you see, I'll note in a minute, I created those. It has the scoring tool tethered to it, which is very helpful because you cannot use any other tool because this has a deep groove in it, which is what runs on the metal center guide, which is what creates the crease. It also comes with this little stop guide, which is a screw hinge to be placed if you have multiple scores to make at a particular increment. So you would put that as your stop, and then use that if you have multiple scores to make for that. I personally got it primarily because I make a lot of cards, and I thought this would be a great smaller compact alternative to the other scoring tool that I have. It doesn't have any other grooves than just this center one. Let me show you how it works. And this is how many cards I've gone through in order to create a pristine one. And there's only, well, that's not the pristine one. Hold on. Maybe I flipped it upside down. Yeah, it's upside down. So to me, pristine is both edges, once scored and folded, meeting up. That's precisely what I need this tool to do. And I think that's what this tool is intended for, is to effectively score at whatever increments you need. So I need a 4 1/4 card scored and folded, and I need the edges to meet up. This is the closest I've been able to get. Let me show you some of the other examples that were not so close. You see that? That, to me, is a fail. And one of the reasons this has been occurring and why I've spent this many or have made this many attempts is, let me just keep my pristine one in a separate place, is this particular guide right here is in inches, and it has 2 screws. Now there's a way to flip it, and the other side are millimeters, centimeters and millimeters. One of the reasons it's not scoring correctly is because this edge right here, you see, it comes up, and I did try to tighten it. I unscrewed it a little and pushed it down and screwed it back in, and one side is still just a little up, as you could see. That is making this header off center. So this side is higher than this side. So when you go to score it and fold it, one edge is going to be off, and that is a little bit disconcerting. So this is what I'm going to contact the manufacturing about. But essentially, this is how it works. And if it works accurately, it's a fabulous little tool. Great compact size. As you can see, I don't have a lot of workspace, so it's much easier to use than, let's say, a larger, like 12 by 12 scoring tool. So what I'm doing is I'm lining up the 4 1/4 to 4 1/4 for each of the edges. Because of this irregularity, I'm going to not butt my paper up all the way up to it. That's why I drew the white lines. I took my ruler and I drew at 4 1/4 all the way down with a gel pen on this foam in order to be able to line up my paper on the lines without trying to get the, ooh, balance. Sorry about that. Wow, I'm sorry, I didn't realize you went out of focus. Hopefully that wasn't long. So what I'm doing is I'm matching up the sides, and this is how it works. But ordinarily, if this is level, you put your paper up to it because that's what keeps it plumb. Then you take your tool. Come on. Sorry about that. You take your tool, and this edge that has the little recess, you hold it like a pencil. You place it at the top. There's a little notch cut out, and then you just run it down, which creates a ridge. See? That ridge is folded inside. Now see, I'm off. I'm off all over the place today. I'm sorry, let me see if I put a piece of white paper tucked in somewhere. That'll keep the balance, the focus. So this didn't work, so that's a fail. Let's try it again. If I don't butt it up too tightly against this edge, hopefully that will work. I think that's how the last one that worked. So you hold, oh, come on. Hold it like a pencil or a pen. Poke it into the groove. Slide. Don't press too hard, especially if you have, oh, this is just total silliness, and I'm so sorry. Yeah. And it's a nice sunny day too. It's not like, there we go. It is on autofocus. Maybe if I should turn that off, hold on. Alright, see if that works. So this ridge goes on the inside, so you fold up. So the ridge is going to be on the inside. That was closer, but not quite. I want perfection because that's what this promises. A perfect, try one more time. And make sure you hold your paper down so it's not moving when you're while you're scoring. So you hold it like a pencil, poke it into the groove, pull down. I'm not putting too much pressure, so there's the fold. See, that one's off as well. I'm just going to keep on trying. However, this is supposed to be perfect the first time you do it, so I wouldn't recommend running out and purchasing this quite yet until I find the resolution to why this issue continues to occur over and over, because at first I thought, well, maybe it's a user error. Maybe I'm being, I'm not following the instructions. I went online and printed out the instructions on how to use it, and it's exactly how I'm using it. So I'm following the directions. Again, score line, the bump goes on the inside. This is going to be way off. Yeah, see, that's way off. So the only one that I was able to reproduce, and honestly, I tried to see what what produced this one. It's not enough. The consistency has to be in the measuring guide, and because the measuring guide appears to be off on one side, it's throwing everything off. So for now, I don't think I'm even going to give this a pass quite yet. I want to be able to resolve the issue. So once I hear back from the manufacturer, which is Zutter, these are created by Zutter, I will definitely post either a video response. I'll create a video and then show what the resolution is. But in the meantime, I would say hold off. I don't know how the large one works. I'm assuming it's based on the same principle because I saw the image, but I have not played with it. So if you have any questions for me, please leave me a comment. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching.